Advantages of using refilled individual ink tanks is both a money savings and it is good for the environment since you get to reuse your ink cartridge over and over. Leveraging an industrial machine-controlled fill process and your own well-cared-for cartridge, you will typically get excellent quality for less versus buying a new cartridge. Print cartridges can deliver excellent quality long after they first run out of ink. The number of refills primarily depends on how well you take care of your printer system. Printing frequently, perhaps once or twice a week, is one of the best ways to maintain your printer's overall health. Customers can virtually achieve unlimited refills on a cartridge or ink tank before deciding to replace it with a new one. It is suggested you refill your cartridge as soon as you see the print quality begin to fade. Don't wait until the last color runs dry. Continuing to print with a cartridge that is running dry can result in both poor image quality and can inadvertently damage the printhead. While the ink cartridges, or tanks, hold the ink, it is the electronic printhead which is responsible for firing the ink drops onto the page. The printhead is essentially the heart of the entire printing system. For the very popular on-access printer models, the carriage, which holds both the ink cartridges and the printhead, quickly moves back and forth above the paper surface during printing. Let's take a closer look at how the printhead works. At the base of the printhead, each ink drop is powered by a superheated vapor explosion, typically between 300 and 400 degrees Celsius, each occurring at 1 to 2 millionths of a second. The ink drop is rapidly expelled out of each chamber nozzle at a firing velocity of up to 20 meters per second. Depending on the printer model, between 4,000 and 15,000 ink nozzles are used to fire ink drops down to the paper surface, shooting up to 500,000 ink drops per second during a typical printing job. But speed isn't everything, as every single ink droplet must be shot at precisely the right moment to form text and images on the pages. As the printhead skims about 0.04 of an inch above the paper surface, the printer control board orchestrates the ink shooting sequence so that millions of individual droplets always hit their bullseye. Drop accuracy is critical. As the paper transfers through the printer, each ink drop is fired with amazing precision, up to 1/9600th of an inch placement accuracy. Using complex print masking algorithms which blend multiple colors together on the page, pleasing image quality is quickly formed. As soon as you remove the cartridge from your printer, place the protective cap onto the ink spout provided with your initial refill. This will prevent leaking and will help prevent the internal foam from drying out. The internal foam can harden without the moisture provided by the presence of ink. This is extremely important since the internal foam is susceptible to drying out. Once a cartridge has dried out, it may be too late to refill since the internal foam may have completely hardened. Refilled ink tanks can be used up to 1 year from the refill date, providing the protective cap is firmly installed. Install a new cartridge immediately after removing an expended one. Caution! Leaving cartridges uninstalled can dry out the printhead and may prevent the product from printing. White streaks may be visible in the printed text or graphic. Printing alone may not remove clogs from the nozzles. Sometimes a printhead clean or head cleaning may need to be initiated from the printer's control menu or printer software. To help identify which color is out, print an internal self-test print quality report or choose one of the test prints from inkjet411.com website. Refer to test prints. Test prints are designed to fire all nozzles by color and will aid in determining if a particular color is out. For select cartridges which do not have the smart chips replaced or reprogrammed, additional alert messages may be observed, including low ink, counterfeit cartridge, or non-genuine ink cartridge. These are normal nuisance alerts that can just be ignored by pressing Continue, Dismiss, or OK. You may continue to print until print quality begins to fade. Identify the respective color by running a self-test or print quality report and then bring that respective cartridge or cartridges in for refilling. To help maintain printhead health, it is suggested to print on a regular basis using all colors, perhaps once or twice a week. This will become more important as the printer ages. For more information on ink tank refilling, refill locations, or advanced printer problem resolutions, please visit inkjet411.com.